What's up, enthusiasts? Today we're taking a look at my Nerf collection. Alright, we clearly have a lot to go through here, so let's get started. I think I'm at somewhere around 105 blasters currently, so let's start with some vintage and off-brand stuff. We've got a Manta Ray, which is, I think, one of my favorite old-school blasters next to the Secret Shot, and the Lock and Load, which is just one of the coolest looking Nerf blasters ever made, and it always makes me sad when people pull the top prime off to mod the blaster. We've got a couple sharpshooters, a slingshot, a Supermax blaster, an AirTech blaster, another Supermax. That one, the 1500, I personally like just because we had fun with it in a video I did a couple years back, the Hammer Shot video. Sawtooth, which I think has one of the cooler looking clips. The Hypersight, or I'm sorry, not Hypersight. The Hypersight is the line. It's an Expandablast. The Auto Grip, which I think is just such a fun blaster. I've been trying to get it to work comfortably with other blasters, use it as a last ditch, but I still haven't quite found a blaster that'll work with it comfortably yet. A couple Secret Shots, one that's in the middle of being fixed after I put too strong of a spring in it, one stock, Chewbacca bow, not the new one, the older one from Disneyland, the original strong arm, a rapid fire tech, a double shot, some triple shots, which I did not know just how bad they were stock until me, Sean, and Josh from Bay Area Nerf went and picked some up and pulled them out of the package in the parking lot, and I fell over laughing at how bad they were in stock form. Appropriately so. Next to them is the Tech 3 for just bad in stock form. Big Bad Bow, some Titans, or Trinity, Unity Systems, whatever you want to call them. One of them's Hulk, one of them's Complete Red One. One is missing the Scout portion. Got a Vulcan, which I think is unfortunately broken at the moment. The priming bar is something wrong with it. I've got some Clear and Sonic series stuff. See the Recon, the Barricades, Night Finders. I think everyone has at least one Night Finder. Barrel Break, which is just a fun loading mechanism. A couple original Alpha Troopers. Now, Gear Up Raider. So this one in particular, I have both sides on half and half with a clear Raider. And I did that because I wanted the Gear Up Raider with upgraded internals, but when I got the Gear Up from a garage sale, it was missing the magwell. So I had to get creative and combine two halves of a shell. And I personally liked how it looked, but performance is just an issue now. It's been outclassed by so many things. The Spectre Rotala, not a Retaliator, a Recon that I modded a little bit and thought it was clever or silly to put a Retaliator slide on it, so you know, there's that. We've got 3 long strikes in various states of complete and non-functional. Got a couple Retaliators, a Stockade, strong arms, new strong arms rather, unpainted Alpha Trooper. Got a Berserker that I think something needs to be done with that. Make use of that tank. I've got a Minimized Stampede that I got in a trade that is in all kinds of bad shape, as you can see. I don't think it currently functions. I haven't been able to get it to. It is literally held together by tape. Moving back to talk about this for a quick second, since I forgot to the first time around, this is the Airzone Rocket Storm, which is something that you can't get anymore, but I really hope they'll do another run of these at Toys R Us. I love it because it's just an awesome loading mechanism. You actually drop this portion in like a mortar after you've put the rocket on it, and then you're ready to fire it with the button here. It's just a ton of fun, and I hope they release them again. Hopping over here, we've got an Iron Man Mag Strike along with a K-Force Blaster, which is essentially a Jolt. Nothing too spectacular, but they were fun to build and kind of unique, so I like having it. And then the 2 Vortex Blasters I have, which is just a Nitron and a Pyragon. I really like the Pyragon though. They are a lot of fun to use in games. I've got a Z-Curve Bow. These are just awesome. The sound alone really gets people on their toes. And a Rough Cut, which is, I of my favorite fun blasters as well. It's just the amount of darts you can put down really quickly, even though it has a limited capacity. It makes it fun and still useful. We've got the Boomco Halo Magnum pistol and plasma pistol. Got a couple claw hatchets over there, a whip blast, the 2 Rapid Madnesses I have, both of which disappointed me, but I'll get into that more in another video another time. A couple hammer shots, a big shock, and a Roto Fury, which was actually a lot of fun despite the somewhat uncomfortable priming mechanism. It was still very satisfying. Now, getting into stuff that I use more often at games or am looking forward to using, one of which is the tri-bladed Rapid Strike that I picked up from someone on Nerf Haven. So looking forward to that. I just need to rewire the battery connector. I've got my rival Zeus and the Boomco brake flip, which honestly, more fun than I thought it would be. More useful than I thought it would be too. So look out for a video for that in the future. I was honestly very surprised. I've got my Elite Alpha Trooper that I use, which I just repainted the stripe orange, nothing special, still stock internally. I have over here, let's move on over, a Crossbow that has been modded to take elite darts, but unfortunately it's a little bit wobbly and I need to fix that because it comes off when I try to load it, and that's obviously a problem. So now into painted stuff. If you want to look closer at these, I've got the video you can click on up in the right hand corner there. I've just got a tech target pistol. It needs to be finished still. A couple fire strikes. The Apollo, which I really like the way the Apollo came out. The 2 Fabu shots, which you saw a few weeks ago. My secret shot, my favorite all-time blaster, just because I love being able to shoot from the handle of the blaster itself. Mag Strike, the Fabu Strike, and then the first blaster I painted, which was the Strife. Sorry, second. First was the blue Fire Strike, but to match it, I did the Strife. So that's it for blasters that are open. Now we can take a quick look at all of the darts, rounds, and discs that I have. So we've got some Boomco darts, some Mega darts. Most of those are the knockoff off-brand darts. Don't buy them. They were very disappointing. We've got a good amount of discs, some old Mega ammo, some streamlines, whistlers, other such nonsense, suction cup darts, which I still think are my favorite despite having that slowdown towards the end, elites, koosh darts, random stuff again, rival rounds, and some old school darts again. And that does it for the darts. I have a lot of them, as you can see, probably more than I need. Then for boxed blasters, got a Paragon. It's backwards right now because it has my address on it. The person that sent it to me decided, yeah, let's go ahead and ship it without putting it in another box. You can see it's pretty damaged, and I'm more than a little annoyed about that. So yeah, if you're shipping something to someone, ship it well. Don't just put a tag on it and send it off. It's not cool. We got a couple Rapid Strikes. I really like the Rapid Strike. I like having new blasters around just in case I need them or something happens. You know, it's good to have a surplus. One of them is double clips, one is regular. Got a double your dart Strife, an orange Strife, a couple Sweet Revenges, a couple hammer shots, a couple K-Force blasters that I'm not sure if I'm going to build yet, but figured I'd keep them around just in case. And then, again, my favorite blaster of all time, the Secret Shot. Got a nice one in box. Unfortunately not new in box, but yeah, I'll take it. If I can find a new one in box, I'll be very happy. And then a Secret Shot 2, which is not as cool, but still a very cool blaster.
Well, that's going to do it for this video. What do you think of my blaster collection? Now, there are a few blasters missing at the moment, such as my Red Rapid Strike and Cam ECS, as they're with the Nobicon guys being modded currently. Also, I hope you didn't mind this handheld format. It's not something I'm super accustomed to, so apologies if it wasn't the smoothest. Now, this was just my blaster collection. I plan on doing a gear collection video in the future as well, since I likely have more gear than any Nerfer would ever need. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Have fun flinging foam, and I'll see you next time.